Join the legendary Force MDs in the morning, along with Dr. Pebbly Pooh, the first female hip hop soloist, in the mornings on the Force MDs Morning Show, featuring Dr. Pebbly Pooh, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, live on Facebook or on Uni TV and radio on the Force MDs page.
One second, y'all. Hey, what's up, yo? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Force MDs feature Dr. Pebbly Pooh. And then we the building. Got the Zaim
Yeah.
in the building, whatnot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Zaim is in Iraq, y'all. Give it up
Yeah,
for me.
I'm disguised. I'm dressed as my.
Back in Iraq.
I'm dressed as my Sarabian soldier.
Yeah.
Arabian soldier.
Yo, you remember the haircut, the Gumby? That's how Zaim hat look. It's leaning like that.
I always wanted the Gumby. I used to want the Gumby
God,
so bad.
thank you, Jesus. I'm glad you don't have it.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Listen up here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's just unfortunately today we coming on a sad note today. We are here to just reminisce a little bit, pay homage to our uncle, me Khalil Zaim's uncle, Jesse D of the Force MDs. Yes, Jesse D of the Force MDs. Unfortunately, he passed away day before yesterday, and this is really hard on our family and all the fans out there. Still loves Jesse. You know, what Jesse contribute to the music scene and what he contribute to, us to the Force MDs, and just him just being a outrageous entertainer, outright great entertainer. Yeah, straight entertainer, energy guy, have you laughing, sparkling personality. All the people that do know Jesse. People used to laugh at us when we was young because me, Jesse, and my brother TC, and Carlos 2 years younger, but we all the same age, and Jesse's the same size as us. And he used to say, "Yo, I'm their uncle," and everybody used to laugh because we was all the same. We was all little. Him being our uncle, we all little tykes running around doing our thing. People used to laugh at us for that, but he was our uncle. He's like our brother. Just like a brother. He lived with us for years, stayed with us, and it's just so much history that we losing so many icons. We just lost Kango, and Jesse came right back to back with that. And so many, Prince, Marky D, DMX, just so many, man, so many, and this is gonna be hard, man. We right now, I'm just letting you people know that we are getting all arrangements all together. We can't tell y'all nothing yet until we get confirmation on everything we're gonna do. So y'all just be aware. We might pop up one day on you out of nowhere just to give everybody the 1-2s of what's going on with the services for Jesse, because we're definitely doing the services. But it is a fact that we're doing it in our hometown of Staten Island, New York. So we are the group that put Staten Island on the map. So we deserve to do it in our hometown where it all happened, in Staten Island, New York.
And it's going to be virtual services as well, so you're gonna be able to watch it online as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So like I said, like Steve said, we're gonna be sharing all the details any day. As we get it, we're gonna be sharing the details. And this is
it's shocking.
Another shocking moment. And like I said, we of course y'all know the group been through a lot of deaths, so it's challenging. Like I said, it's challenging. We just want to reach out. What's up, Jay? Somebody got something going on.
That was me by accident. That was me. Sorry about that.
So y'all, just everybody, we thank y'all for the kind words. For Jesse, our uncle, our family, the Daniels family, Lundy family. We thank y'all for the kind words, and we want to make sure you know we can keep everybody informed. We're gonna keep everybody informed as as everything information unfolds.
Yeah,
Said
we definitely want to
good.
thank we definitely want to thank all the like Carlo just said, man, just the outpouring of condolences and people just showing their love for Jesse. And we give a big shout out to D Nice, who gave a great tribute to Jesse on on his show. Questlove, another one, gave a big tribute to him on their DJ shows. And Lenny Green and just so many
Lenny
others.
Green yesterday,
yeah, and shout out to others, Dougie,
Hey, look,
LL.
Today I think we should definitely not make it too sad. I think we should definitely shed light on what Jesse was really known for, what he created, the people that he touched, and everything that he left behind, that he started, things that Jesse was just a different person. I think today we need to celebrate. Don't make it too sad. We want to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse was the
really
Michael
let y'all
Jackson
know
of the
who our
group.
Uncle Jesse D was.
Right,
Yeah.
y'all? He was the Michael Jackson of the group.
My boy was doing magic.
Yeah, magic tricks. I remember us touring with New Edition, man. Us touring with New Edition back in the days, back in the early '80s, when both came out at the same time. Jesse was definitely known for Ralph was their Michael Jackson, and Jesse was our Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's why it's like us and New Edition was so similar, because we had a Michael Jackson group, but what we had different was with them. This is like the fun thing we had back then with them. We had a Smokey Robinson too, with TC.
Yeah, with TC.
Trisco's a Rick James.
Rick James. We had Trisco's Rick James. And, they had me and Mercury as the Bell Bip, the rappers, and we did it all. The rappers, dance, pop lock. We just had all. We had just a lot of elements back then. That's why back in the '80s, I gotta say, without being cocky, we were a hard act to follow. People did not want to come on after us, man, because we had so much energy and it's the training grounds that we did have on the Staten Island ferry, man, because that was training grounds, man. It's just singing in front of all different people, man, and just being used to singing in front of all races and creeds of people, and just being right on that boat, just entertaining people right on the spot.
Yeah.
Acapella. You understand that word? Acapella with no music.
That a lot of people could not do.
Right. That's what we did. Acapella.
It's funny. It's funny. Like back then, singing. A lot of people singing. Even if they singing out in the street, they got TV tracks and stuff. They singing. Everything we did was acapella.
Raw. With beatbox under it.
But listen, unless Jesse was doing the beatbox.
Beatbox.
Right,
exactly.
right.
Yeah,
Yo, Stevie, tell the story about Jesse.
Can we touch on that beatbox thing of letting people know that Jesse was really one of the first people to really discover this beatbox, and wasn't even called beatbox?
Right.
Can you please put some emphasis on that, because people still don't.
They don't know.
Yeah. Go on, Colin.
Yeah. Let me put it like this, Z. Jesse is definitely, for everybody that's out there listening, one of the founders of the human beatbox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, Jesse didn't pursue to make the beatbox make himself known to be the beatbox person. But early on, before anybody even knew about the beatbox, Jesse was doing the beatbox. You know what I mean?
Right.
And a lot of people, as the Force MCs and Force MDs started to move around throughout the tri-state, a lot of people was able to witness this. Like I said, but then you got other people in other different cities and what's called boroughs. If they was doing it, like I said, we know from when we was moving around, nobody was really doing it. Jesse was doing it, but like I said, but Jesse wasn't like Jesse was saying I'm the human what Lindrum, right?
Lindrum. Yeah.
Jesse would call himself the human Lindrum. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me make it clear, even more clearer. Us being from the borough of Staten Island, us going uptown to Harlem World. And, Harlem World is mixed with everybody that comes from the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, but we was the only ones that was coming from Staten Island. Now Jesse came to Harlem World. We all came at that time, and Jesse introduced. He wanted to introduce us the Force MCs on the stage. So he said, "Yo, let me introduce y'all on." And we said, "Okay, cool." So Jesse, just being on a boat, imitating people, mimicking Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, doing all the stuff they does, just entertainment skills. He said, "Yo, check this out, y'all." Jesse was a drummer because his brother Johnny was a drummer, and Jesse learned how to play the drum. Yeah,
Uncle
Skinner. Yeah, John. Yeah, Skinner. Yeah. He was a drummer, and Jesse learned how to play the drums. And Jesse was just really addicted to starting to play the drums. So he kept those drum skills in his head. So when he got on the stage in Hollow World, he just thought and said, "Yo, let's listen, y'all. They called me the human Lindrum," and he just started thinking of his drum beats that he had in his head, doing it on a mic. And everybody went crazy, like, "Oh shit!" Jesse did. And everybody was amazed in Harlem World because I don't know. That's what I can't confirm. I can't confirm. Like, I'm just saying, cats from Harlem World, like Son of Sam and them, they never seen no one in there do that. This is why I'm saying he's one of the first. I can't say he's the first. He's one of the first because they never seen no one do that in Harlem World. Jesse's one of the first guys that seen do that in Harlem World. Then afterwards, other cats was doing it. But Jesse did not take that as like, "Yo, I'm a beatbox." Jesse's like, "I'm Michael Jackson Jr."
It's a natural.
That was
Jesse's
Jesse's
instrument.
Right.
Yes, it's just natural. Yeah. Like, that was Jesse's thing. He wasn't really sweating being a beatbox. He was a little more worried about, I can sing like Michael Jackson, and I can do Michael Jackson.
And do the steps.
Exactly. But, other artists took that craft of hip hop, because beatbox is definitely one of the elements of hip hop. It took that serious, and people started making careers doing that. Yeah, people really do. But Jesse didn't really. But then when Jesse heard, "Yo, man, what?" I was one of the first to, so he just started. He always instrumented that until our show. Even when we were singing on the Staten Island Ferry, Jesse was doing that. Just coming from Staten Island, I don't know about the other barrels. I'm just saying this is
Just watching how how they used to battle back in the days where they used to line up like they about to go to war, and everybody would spit their freestyle a cappella and say who they are. Well, I'm the It was no beats, it was nothing. It was just like in your face. I'm a dish you, right? And it's like when you hear this guy come out of nowhere making a beat, while everybody's so used to doing a routine with no music and just going straight, this guy comes and make a beat and not even thinking about it. It's just a natural instinct of, yo, we need the music behind this shit. We don't got no drums. We don't got hold on, I'm gonna do this with my mouth. And it's like, who thought of that? You know what I'm saying? Back in those days, So
man.
I'm really honored to have that type of pioneer in this circle, man. That was something that's special, man. A lot of people definitely need to do research on that, because a lot of people don't even realize that they do that naturally today when they're rapping or singing.
Here's another one too. Like even take Steve. A lot of people don't know Steve and Mercury. They never wrote down lyrics. Everything was freestyle. They had
Stevie. They always
before
opened
Biggie,
the
before
mouth and it was
Jay-Z.
something said, and I was like, "Go ahead, Stevie and Mercury."
Yeah, man. And some people. I'm just saying, some people
talk about what's right in front of them.
I'm just saying, some color, right? Some people pin me as one of the first people they heard freestyle. I ain't saying I am, but a lot of people pin me as like even Dougie and Rob Bass and JDL from the Cold Crush.
Let me say this. Hey, Fitchburg, listen, man, just that we putting the bug in your ear. We're gonna be trying to get that street in on Staten Island, Force MDs way. You know what I mean? We're gonna, be just looking for support for everybody out there, so we make that happen. All right,
crazy.
Give the bug in your ear.
And I gotta say, man, I want everybody to know the importance of Jesse, what he did for us. Now, people from our hometown that's probably listening to right now. Yes, we used to do all the talent shows in Staten Island, win most of them, but Jesse joined us when we were young. Jesse joined us, me, Khalil, and TC. when we were young kids. We used to call the Lundy Brothers. Now, these are my witnesses, the people from Staten Island. We used to sing in front of the building, just entertaining people with the garbage can, with the little fire to chase the mosquitoes away. And we had a big audience sitting in the benches in front of 331 Grandview Avenue. Fishburg, am I correct? He's Fish. No, the Fish. We should sing in front of 331 Grandview Avenue. That was like the entertainment stage for the young, upcoming, not knowing what they're gonna be in life. But everybody just said, just sing some Jackson 5 songs. We sung Jackson 5. We did a little Elvis, and then that's when my mother brought my grandmother told Jesse to go stay with your sister Molly in Mariners Harbor, because Jesse used to live in New Brighton. So Jesse came to come live with us for a while, and that's when Jesse joined us, and that's when we changed the name to the Lundy Brothers to the LDs, because Jesse's last name is Daniels. That's my mother's maiden name is Daniels, but her marriage name is Lundy, but her maiden name is Daniels. So we changed ourselves to the LDs, but Jesse didn't feel just the LDs was good enough. He said, no, we got to call ourselves the Fantastic LDs. yeah, the Fantastic LDs. That's how that started, man. So we started singing everywhere, doing this. We were like the little stars in the neighborhood. Some of my friends even threatened us to sing. Man, y'all better sing and get your ass kicked. And we used to sing all the Jackson 5 songs, but we loved it. That was just training grounds for us. And then Jesse, before Jesse came to visit to stay with us, Jesse did sing in New Brighton. He lived in New Brighton. He did a little talent show by himself in New Brighton, but he came and joined us, and we became a group. And then that's when we went to the Staten Island ferry, and we seen this country guy singing Rhinestone Cowboy, and a big guitar case. Cowboy, I need those girls and people I don't even know. Those girls and letters from people I don't even know. So yeah, he had the guitar case out, and people just start throwing money in that guitar case, and we was sitting looking at this with absolute lint in our pocket, like, damn. We were, I ain't gonna lie, we was young. We was in stores stealing shit to eat, all types of stuff. Man. We was wild. We was young. So Jesse said, "Yo, man, since we're winning these talent shows, man, we should sing on this boat, man." And we just said, "Are you crazy?" Said, no. He said, "Yo, Jesse, look, it's all these white people, all different ethnic groups on this boat, man. We used to sing in front of our people in the hood, black people and Puerto Ricans, these of that." I said, "No, I'm telling you, man, we can make some money, man. We can make some money, man." And we gave it a shot, man. We just came up with a show on the top of our head, just started singing stuff that we knew, we loved. And next thing you know, we put a hat out, and our hat was full of dollars. And we're like, yo, this is crazy. I can't believe we made all this damn money. And after that, man, we did that. That was our job. That was our absolute job. We wasn't broke for a long time, because our motto was what?
You broke? If you broke, hit the boat.
The boat. Yeah, if you broke, let's hit the boat. That was our thing. So we used to always go on a boat for a hustle to make money. Then we graduated from the boat, went to Times Square at times and performed and hustled. And then Jesse branched off. He was doing the boat thing, but Jesse branched off, kind of doing the Michael Jackson thing by himself, because he had the whole Michael Jackson kit. He had the foam ball. He had the foam ball, thing that you put wigs on. He had the foam ball head thing. Had his Michael Jackson wig on. He nurtured it. He nurtured the wig like.
Yo, let me say this. Look, it could be 7 o'clock in the morning. People going to work, but Jesse come dressed as Michael Jackson. Good morning.
Yes, it was.
Hey, yo, hey, Pooh. He be ready to go on the drop of the dime. I don't care. He could be in the bodega. I want some eggs. And sliding across the floor. Coffee. Look, coffee.
Yeah. And I used to sleep. Jesse used to sleep. Sometimes we caught Jesse. We caught Jesse sometimes, this is, I don't remember this. I remember this kind of. Sometimes we caught Jesse because Jesse used to wear the whole Michael Jackson outfit every day, man. Like going to hustle, going to boat, and go to Times Square. And sometimes you go to Jesse's house, waking up, Jesse, get up, man. And sometimes he still have the glitter socks on. Like, Jesse, get the hell up, man. Take the socks off, man. Take the glitter socks off, man. Like, yo. But he was
and
always
the
ready
crowd used to love him at the shows. Oh my God.
No, let me just say, this is the funniest thing. Jesse will be arguing with somebody in his Michael Jackson voice.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I don't care. You could be somebody in the hood hustling. It's like, no, I don't care who you are. Michael wouldn't do that. We think that's Jesse.
Yeah. Now what? Now this, Khalil, this is
he couldn't turn it off.
This is one thing that this is one thing Jesse had over a lot of Michael Jackson impersonators. He can sing like him.
Mm-hmm.
That he sound like him when he sing. He imitate Michael's singing voice. That's what that was his advantage over a lot of people, that he can sing like Michael Jackson.
Hey, yo, hold on. I gotta tell y'all this story because Zaire don't even know this story either. I remember we went to this. Don't tell me you don't remember this. We went to a house party. It was in New Brighton, I think on Clinton Avenue, one of the streets. And we get there. Jesse's outside. Like 3 people do like somebody must have said something. Jesse's out there doing Bruce Lee. Yo, hey boo, he's acting like Bruce Lee. He had the niggas.
No, he always act like Bruce Lee. Oh my
he
God!
Had his hand up in the air and he had his feet sticking out straight at us. And he started like, and hit you with the iron fist.
That's the combination I always say to people. Zayn, you gotta understand this. Bruce Lee was kind of like Michael Jackson in a karate way, just by his actions, his faces, and all that. Jesse was obsessed with Bruce Lee and Michael Jackson. Yeah. And on his wall, he had all these Michael Jackson. I mean, the ceiling, his whole room was flooded with all Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, Bruce Lee pictures all on his wall. Jesse was obsessed with Bruce Lee also, just like Michael Jackson. He thinks he's like, you killed my father. People like, he used to love Bruce Lee too, man. And Jesse loved his magic tricks.
If he was on a boat, boat they sell the franks and the conditions and stuff like that. And Jesse be like, yo, you got any mustard in this? Catch him in this. Hold on. You gonna give me mustard? He's talking.
Yeah. You bastard. Yeah. Oh yeah, Jesse. You know we got another story, man. We got Jesse stories for days, man. But this is one of the #1 stories of all time with Jesse. We went to the Jacksons concert.
The Triumph concert, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Triumph concert. Tour. Now Jesse was with our younger brother Melvin in the front row, passing back and forth for 40 old gold drinking. And my brother says, Jesse, I bet you, I dare you to go on the stage with Michael Jackson right now. And Jesse says, you dare me? Give me one more sip of that. Look. Watch this. Now, note this. Now, note this that Jesse was already dressed in his Michael Jackson gear. And before the Jacksons even got on, Jesse was on the aisles, like the seat aisle stuff, dancing like Michael Jackson. Everybody was going crazy. Is that Michael? Because Jesse looked like Michael when he was younger. He was skinny, he had the cheekbones, he looked like Michael. And everybody thought it was Michael, like they're going crazy. Oh shit, that's Michael. And everybody did the security, hey man, calm that down. No, you gotta go to something like that. So Jesse eased his way to the front. Him and my brother eased his way to the front. He said, yo man, I bet you want to get on the stage with Michael, man. And he says, okay, watch. So the Jacksons are on stage doing anything. Shake it down to let's dance, and then shake it down to the ground, let's dance. So Michael goes to the others. Michael is on the stage, and Jesse eases behind because Jesse's dressed in Michael outfit. So the security thought Jesse was part of the act. Oh, you must be part of the act. Boom. So Jesse eases. Oh my God, I can't believe this shit. I got in here, man. So Jesse started walking up the stage stairs, right? And then Michael looked and seen Jesse's like, what the fuck is this? So Michael said, let me just be safe and go on the other side real quick. Jesse just jumped on stage, snatched the mic from Tito's like, I take the bite to the ground. Sorry, dancing, doing Michael Jackson. Crowd was going crazy. Didn't realize that was Jesse. Even though the real Michael went to this, they still like, I don't know who's this. Another Jackson.
Yo, the real Michael went north.
Yeah, and Jesse's on the stage. Boy, Jesse, that was Jesse's. Oh my! It just makes me think that he's in heaven right now,
with
hugging Michael. Like Michael, I got on the
Michael.
stage with that day. That was Jesse's highlight of his life, and the crowd was going crazy.
Hold on, Steve. Tell him who took him off the stage.
Okay, now let me keep this going. Now, while Jesse on the stage singing, the Jacksons is still in the back of say goodbye to that. Jesse, and Michael was like, look at his own brothers. Yo, what the fuck are you doing, man? It's not even me. Like, Mr. T from the A-Team. Mr. T. Mr. T is the one who got on the stage and snatched Jesse off the stage. His wig fell off a little bit. Halfway came off, but he snatched Jesse off the stage. Jesse fixed the wig back up. Mr. T is about to throw Jesse out the concert, but he says, man, hey, man, you did that so good, man. I'm going to let you go, baby. Get the hell out of here. Go back in the audience, man. Go back in the audience. He let Jesse go because Jesse did it so good, man.
Oh, God.
Jesse, yo, that was one for the books right there, man. Yo, one for the books, man. Did Michael just start doing it?
Yeah, that was at the see that was at the Garden. Yep.
And Michael Jackson got mad at Michael Jackson came on the mic. Who the fuck was that? Nah, he didn't do that. I'm joking with y'all. I'm joking.
Y'all remember y'all was performing and the crowd was screaming so loud, but y'all didn't know what they were screaming loud for, but it was because of Jesse's zipper.
Oh yes. Can I tell that story? I'm gonna tell that story. Yes. I probably told the story to you. We was on the stage one day. Now, out of the Force MDs, everybody's little heart throbs to the girls and all that, right? But Jesse felt the girls like me the most. and you know, he always for me, I don't know, he always had a little thing. He's like, he hated for me to come around him with girls. Steve, don't come around when I'm talking to this girl, man. I said, why? Just don't come around, Steve. He didn't want the girl to like me and shit. Like, this is true shit. Steve, don't come around me, man. I ain't gonna Jesse ain't coming around. Steve, I'm serious, man. He's always does. So we was on the stage one day singing "Forgive Me, Girl," and I say them women was screaming double loud than they ever had when we be at the concert. Oh, what's going on? And Jesse, I said, man, this must be in my mind. Then this must be a real good night. Jesse said, Steve, like, whisper, Steve, they loving me today, boy. You cheap, Steve. I said, it's all right, though. I said, we singing something. Something said, Steve, look down. And I looked down, and Jesse's zipper was broke open, his wang hanging out, just singing and flopping around like, get me good. I says, Jesse. He said, what? He's like, what, man? Don't steal my joy, man. I said, what? I said, yo, Johnson is out. And Jesse looked down and says, ah! Ran off the stage. Oh my God.
Oh,
that was
goodness.
so crazy that day, man. And he went and put a safety pin on us. So he went back on it. Some of it was still showing the safety pin. But yeah, it's a long. It was crazy, man.
Oh man,
one of his balls.
Yeah, still clinging on to the. it was crazy, man. Jesse and Cam, it was crazy, man.
There's so many memories. There's so many,
We had crazy clowns on the stage, but I remember Mercury. Mercury, we was giving flowers to the ladies, and the flowers was in back of the like on the stage, like on the drum set. While we, all right, ladies, we about to do Tender Love, and we got the flowers just for you. So everybody goes to the little stage thing and get their flowers. Mercury bent down, his pants ripped. I keep telling Jesse and Mercury, y'all gotta wear underwear, man. But they don't. They hate wearing underwear, man. Jesse and Mercury was two that didn't like wearing underwear. I was like, this is crazy, man. We had some crazy days, man. That was so much fun. We had so much fun, man. Laughs and I know he's with Mercury, Trisco, TC. They all together. K1, Dr. Rock,
Ricky Rick. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Just
I know.
hearing those stories,
Yeah, man.
just hearing those stories, and fast forward into, the early 2000s, going into today, you can see that Jesse always been the light of the room,
Yeah.
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 and it's like it's so unpredictable of what he will do. It's like you don't know what could happen right now. And the dude would just he'll just walk in the room and everybody would turn around like, who's that? And he's like giving you a show without even giving you a show because he wants you to
Yeah.
know Jesse D, the original Force MDs, is in the building.
Yeah,
It's like,
man.
yo,
Yes, man. I
Hey,
tell
yeah,
you,
I'm gonna tell you something. Look, Jesse had gotten into an argument with somebody, and Jesse said, "I'll die for my music." I said, "Oh shit, I never heard that before."
no. He's
I said,
serious,
"Oh
man.
shit." I said, people, I die for my country. I just said, "I die for my music." I said, "This nigga
And
really
he
serious
meant
about
it
this
too.
shit."
He
Yeah,
meant
man.
it.
he
I tell you, let me tell you
loved
something,
it.
man. Yo, New Edition really enjoyed being around Jesse. Jesse had them on their toes, laughing, just so much, man. He just that's why I'm waiting to hear from Ralph and Bobby because they enjoy being around Jesse. He had them going. He used to just him and Ralph used to battle going back and forth. Like I'm telling you, this is the hotel rooms. Me in the hotel just bug it out doing Michael Jackson, man. Ralph, I can do Michael Jackson. It was so crazy, and he had them really. We all we Jesse had him on just like, yo, this guy does everything, man.
I could just imagine Uncle Jesse, because Uncle Jesse is the type to tell the person that's already a superstar that they not doing it right. Like I could just
exactly, yeah.
he could just be on the stage. Michael, I know you, Michael Jackson, but you not doing you're not doing it like it. Michael's probably looking at him like, who is this guy? Jesse's like, listen to me, Michael. You not spinning right. You gotta spin. I'm just like, yo, Jesse, that type of dude where he will correct you, and you could be the superstar. Just be like, yo, I'll never forget every time we was either rehearse or doing a show. Uncle Jesse, he's so into it, right? And he will always come and whisper in my ear every time we perform, even if we live in front of everybody. He will be whispering in my ear, "Move, Zion, move your booty, Zion, move your body. Okay, look at your uncle, look, look." And I'm just like, "Oh, like, yo, you throwing me off." He's like, "Move your body, you gotta be sexy, Zion. Look." I'm just like, yo.
Hey, Z, we see singing, just slide back. I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
I don't hear you.
Yo, yo, another crazy moment we had on tour one day is we was in Houston, Texas, at the Houston Arena. Us a New Edition, and Jesse went into the Michael Jackson mode, doing Michael Jackson. And this certain moment, Jesse did the Michael Jackson kick. I just beat it, boom, kick. His shoe came off. it hit a female fan right in her forehead. And she had a knot on her head from Jesse's shoe.
Oh my God.
But we let the fan come backstage. She met us in New Edition, and gave her a little ice to put on her forehead. I'm just glad to meet you guys. I'm just glad to meet you guys. It's just, did you see my shoe? I don't know your shoe. Jesse never found that shoe. The fans, and once they see anything that you throw on stage, they attack that. So she didn't know who took Jesse's shoe that day. But that was really funny, man.
You know how special Jesse was? He could make you not like him and still like him at the same time.
Yeah.
Like he could make you mad. You be mad, like, what the fuck, man? Come on, man. And then he'd be like, come on, you'd be like, yo, I can't be mad at this nigga, man. Like he's too funny. Jesse will be dripping sweat. Right?
Oh yeah.
He will be dripping sweat, performing hard. And just be like this. What's up? Hug you.
Yeah. Hug you like you sweat. Yeah.
Let go and then hug you again. Give me another hug. Come on, give me a hug. Come on, man. What the hell, man?
No. Warren is saying, tell a story about your father and Joe Jackson.
Oh my God, that right there was crazy. I'm happy Was Jesse there? I'm still trying to think. Was Jesse there when he was doing that?
Oh man.
Yes, Jesse was there.
Mhm.
Well, my father and Joe Jackson. Yeah, that's good. Now you can only imagine. Rest in peace to Joe Jackson. You know, but one day we was in the studio with the producers and Latoya. I forgot the producer we was with, but Latoya Jackson and her husband came in to studio. Their session was after hours, and so we had a session doing our thing. And Jesse looks at us. Oh man, I got a story about Janet and Jesse too, because Janet. I talk about that in a minute. But so we in the studio singing, and Jesse says, "Yo, is that Latoya Jackson out there?" Like look through like the window things. That's Latoya Jackson. So we all stopped. We stopped in our session and looked. And said, "Oh my God, that is Latoya." And we talked to her, "Hey Latoya, how you doing? We love the Jacksons. Oh my God, we love you, family. We love." She's like, "Thank you, thank you." She was like, we was just so shocked how much she looked like Michael. Like, she's like, "Oh my God, Latoya." You know, her boyfriend's Italian dude. Jack, shit, I forgot his name.
I forgot his last name.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Jack. It was Jack Gordon. Jack Gordon. So he took a liking to us because he listed our personality. He took a liking to us, and he's like, he said, "Hey guys, man, if you guys come to California, man, I'll let you guys come by to check out the Jackson's mansion." We was like, "What? The Jackson's mansion? For real?" You know, that's like the biggest thing in the world. Are you serious, man? Yeah, guys, I'm serious, man. You guys get out to California, give me a call. Here's my number and stuff. Give me a call, and take you guys to the Jackson's mansion. You can give you guys a tour around there. We said, "Oh my God, that'd be the best thing in the world." 2 weeks later, we get a call. "All right, guys, we got a show for you guys in Hollywood and Sacramento, California." So, oh shit, we're going to California.
Mm-hmm.
We get out to California. We out there for 4 days. So we in a big rental van driving around. So I said, "Daddy," my father was a robot. I said, "Daddy, why don't you call Jack Gordon up? The guy who said we can go out of Jackson's mansion." "Oh, this is my father talking." "Yeah, oh yeah, man. I'm gonna do that, man. Okay, cool. Now note this. Our father is so much like Joe Jackson in real life. They are similar people. Like they do this. They are like that spirit, like I'm scared of you to death.
Steve, you went out. You went out. Steve, you went out. Steve, can't hear you.
Too.
We can't hear you.
Yeah,
We can't hear you.
This
I
is the
think
time we should know.
He's on his phone. Somebody call him.
This is the time we should know sign language.
There you go. I'm back. I'm back.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I said, "Daddy, we should take up Jack Gordon's." What, Mom? Who? Yeah. So Mom, we should take up Jack Gordon's offer about meeting the Jacksons. He says, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea, Steve. Let me call him." Hit the phone. Hey, what's up, Jack? How you doing, man? Hey, man, we gonna we want to come by to Jackson's house, like you said. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, he said, "First, guys, you gotta go by Joe Jackson's office over there and talk to him, and he'll give you the detail and everything." So we thought we was surely going to the Jackson's house. So we go by the office, right? So we all walk up and say, "Oh my God, look all these platinum albums in Jackson's office, man. Oh shit. So we see Joe Jackson do the fiberglass, the glass. You can see him right through the glass, sitting in his office in the outside office. She's like, "Oh, that's Joe Jackson right there, man." So we sit like in the lobby where we can see him and stuff. So my father said, "Okay, let me go in here and talk to Joe Jackson and see what's going on." So we all like said, "Oh shit, we going to see the Jacksons in the house, man." So my father walks in and says, so my father just walks up. The secretary, "Excuse me, sir, you got an appointment?" "Nah, Jack Gordon said I'm coming." He just walked in and said, "Hey, man, how you doing, man? I'm Mr. Lundy. I'm Bob Lundy. I manage the Force MDs." The first thing Joe Jackson says, "I don't give a fuck who you manage. What are you in my office for? What are you doing in my office, man?" He said, "Hey, man, Jack Gordon told us if we come to California." My father stuttered a little bit. When we come to California, that we can go by to see your house, get a tour to your house." He says, "Oh, what do you guys call the game?" We the Force MDs. Ha! You another group, carbon copy trying to copy my sons. Everybody trying to copy my sons. And my father says, whoa, man. It's like that, man. He says, man, you ain't coming, you ain't going by my house, man. So you can get the fuck up out of here. And my father says, who the fuck you think you talking to? My father, I ain't gonna lie, Joe Jackson was a scared of my father. I'm fucking talking to you. And they started going back. Fuck you. And we in the lobby looking, Daddy, what are you doing? You talking to Michael Jackson's father? Daddy, no. And they was going at it. Fuck you, Joe. Oh my God.
Fuck you, man. And fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck Tolly. My father's born. Fuck Tito, Jermaine. We like, no, then all the cool guys came in.
Oh my God.
We was like, no, Daddy, it's Michael Jackson's father. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't know. Jesse was just balled up in the corner crying. I'm never gonna see Michael. No. I was like, oh, this is crazy. And then,
oh my God.
And this the part that all right, people know it. Because he has all like the chart things. He says, look on the motherfucking charts right now. See who's number one. And that's when Love Is a House was the number one record in the country. And I Can't Stop Loving You. That's Michael's I Just Can't Stop Loving You was number 2 in the country. And Love Is a House is number 1 over Michael right at that time he's in that office. He said, look on the motherfucking charts. And you see, and Joe Jackson had a funny face like, just get the fuck out of here. And we all left. See, he felt that. He said, the Force MDs must be somebody. They number 1 over Michael right now. So that was a big thing. It hurted us. It's just 2 acts. No, this is 2 incidents we had with Jackson. We had an incident with Jermaine Jackson too, man. Because we had a show with Jermaine Jackson. And we were so happy. He said, I can't believe we got a show with Jermaine Jackson. Jesse said, I know, Steve, this cannot be Jermaine. This is Jermaine. I said, no, that's the next thing to Michael is Jermaine. He said, yes, Jermaine. So we on the stage saying, let's get serious and fall in love, singing all Jermaine songs. And on the stage at our sound check. And Jermaine walks into the sound checks and see us singing. We was like, Daddy's home, your daddy's home to stay. Just singing all Jermaine songs. When Jermaine walked in that sound check, all that light Jackson voice went out and said, hey, what the fuck are you guys doing, man? You can't be singing my shit at the sound check. Jermaine sounded like a straight hood nigga. Like, you can't be singing my shit in the sound check. We sorry, man. No. Jermaine,
Pooh, he had the little bumps on his face.
Yeah, he had big crater bumps on his face and makeup. Like, you motherfuckers can't sing my shit. But we loved him so much. We loved the Jacksons so much. And we sorry. But Mercury didn't give a fuck. Mercury just like, man, fuck you too, motherfuckers. What you doing, man? Fuck that. He cursing at us, man. Fuck that. I said, no. They never gonna like us. We said, they never gonna like us. That's a Jermaine story.
No, but we did see them in Florida. We had a good time.
Yeah, we did see them in Florida. Yeah, they forgot all about that shit in Florida. They said we did meet them in Florida again. We had a show with them in Florida. And he was the nicest guys in the world. The nicest guys in the world. They forgot all about that shit. You know, Jermaine forgot about it. But, you know, the father wasn't there. So we was like, hey, man, what's up, man? Like,
to him, Did you bring it back up to him?
No, I didn't bring nothing back up to him. I just played it. Hey, man, big fans. All right, man, all right.
Hey, hold up, real quick. Just while we talk, you know, all the updates and all the details is going to be coming soon. So we're going to be popping up any day.
Yeah, post that thing up real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Look, we're going to be coming, you know, giving y'all details of the funeral and stuff like that, because his son and the family, everybody's putting it together. So his son just gave us the post right now. So this is for a memorial, you know, anybody want to, you know, he did this memorial for Jesse. Anybody want to contribute to the memorial? I'm just putting that up there for y'all. But yeah, but you know,
we're trying to send him home like a true king, y'all. We want to send him home like a true king.
Yeah.
I mean, let's throw a parade. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So this is his son is doing got a memorial. But you know, but other than that, you know, it's going to be a real beautiful. It's going to be a real beautiful homegoing. It's going to be a real great ceremony. It's going to be real great. You know,
It's gonna be a big party.
it's going to be on Staten Island, and we're going to give you all the details as everything unfolds. All right. So you can probably, if you see this flyer on our page, you know, we just posted it up. Like it's a memorial. Anybody, you know, Jesse, you know, got love for Jesse. Like I said, but the funeral is going to be a beautiful funeral, man. It's being put together. It's going to be a beautiful. Okay, but get y'all, get.
Yeah, man, I got a feeling,
real quick though. I just want to say for all the people that watch Jesse on stage, no matter how old he got, you see how much he loved Michael Jackson. And we loved him so much that when we used to tell him, all right, yo, chill with the Michael, let's do something different because it's getting a little old, right? He was like, all right, we'll do something different. He just couldn't help it. It was just like when he get on the stage, Michael turns right on.
Yeah. The only thing Jesse could not master was the moonwalk. He had to his feet just would not let it go. He could probably get 2 slides in, but the rest like, hey, I can't do this shit, man. I can't do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Jesse, he just couldn't master the moonwalk. But we at least the attempt, just him attempting to do it made it good. Because he had all the energy, other energy just to cover that up. But we said, Jesse, man, you really got to practice that moonwalk. But all the other energy practice, just the singing ability of singing like Michael Jackson alone, just covered all that other stuff up. And you know, Jesse. Now we wanted y'all to know that Jesse is the one who came up with the melody of "Let Me Love You" when we first got to town. He had that, but before we even came there, he said, "Yo, man," because Jesse, us singing on a boat. Jesse said, "Yo, man, I'm going to California to make it." Jesse, you ain't going to no damn California. Yes, I am, Steve. I'm going to California. I'm telling you, I'm going to make it, man. I said, all right, man, that's on you. And Jesse really. What he did was he sung on the boat with us, but he did his little separate stuff doing Michael Jackson in the streets, Times Square, and all that. He saved up enough money to get on a Greyhound bus with a 3-day ride to California, man. Yeah, spoon walk. Yeah, I like that, Nick. He did the spoon walk. But look. So he got a 3-day bus.
Oh, well,
oh man.
His phone probably died out.
Yeah, now Steve be back on, man. Oh boy, like I said,
man, Jesse went through a lot, man.
To see Jesse arguing with somebody in the Michael Jackson voice was just
man,
best.
I can imagine that shit on a show or a movie. It's like
again, Steve. Yeah. Somebody said, don't forget about the Janet Jackson story too. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so Jesse, so Jesse said, I'm going to California, man, to make it. I want to see the sunshine. And when I'm going to make it, that's what you're going to make. That's what you can make it at. So Jesse, you ain't going to California. He didn't believe him. He said, but Jesse actually saved his money up. He had a little shoebox, a little glitter thing like Michael Jackson. He saved it up in the shoebox. And next thing you know, Jesse was gone. He said, what? We came to my grandmother and said, where Jesse go? Jesse, my grandmother, rest in peace, love you, mama. We call her. She says, Jesse done said he going out to California, Steve. I said, you serious, mama? Said, yeah, he really serious. He packed his clothes up. He took his radio and went out to California. Oh my God, Jesse really went, man. The radio, Jesse's radio had all Michael Jackson pictures. Jesse had Michael Jackson pictures mixed with his picture looking like Michael Jackson side to side on every little corner. And his pictures really look like Michael Jackson. How he cropped it and everything. So Jesse had his boxes. So he went out to California and he calls, yo, man, I'm in California, man. Yo, Steve, yo, I'm at Venice Beach, man. I'm out here singing. So Jesse went to California, to Venice Beach. That's a big beach in California, real popular beach in California. People, like you have street performers and stuff. Jesse was out there singing, doing this stuff. He took a tour bus, like the little the Hollywood tour bus, went finally really went by the Jackson's house. He went by the Jackson's house because they did the tour, the Hollywood tour. He went by the Jackson's house. That dream came true with him. And but he did just that was early before it happened with Jesse early. So Jesse went by there in the early days, but recently back then he didn't know. But he went to the Jackson. So he says these Crips and Bloods. Jesse didn't know nothing about the Crips and Bloods. Hey, homie, what's up with that motherfucking radio you got in your hand, man? Listen to my radio, man. Just that radio was his bread and butter. That radio with all the pictures. What the hell you got Michael Jackson on your radio? You and Michael Jackson on the radio for? You know, man, please, man. So, Jesse got the dudes. The dudes took Jesse's money, took his radio, and he had to restart all over again to get money to get back to New York. He had to restart his whole because he didn't know about the Bloods and Crips. So he got back. When he got back, God thank he got back safe at that time. And then he's saying, I gotta get a new radio, man. The dudes took my radio out there. So Jesse bought a new radio, but he did say, yo, I wish y'all listen to this. Like I was thinking, I was out there walking on the beach, man. I got this song in my head, man. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna teach y'all it, man. Y'all gotta listen to it. It go like this. Let me love you in the sunshine. Let me hold you, baby, all night. And let me touch you in the moonlight. And let me love you. I'm gonna make you all mine. How y'all think that sound? He's all looking at Jesse. He's like, that sounds good, man. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so let's practice. So that's what we started practicing, like doing harmony to it. You do this note, boom, boom, boom. So we had that as just a hook of a song. We didn't have the whole full song, but it was a hook. I got another one I wrote out there too, man. I ain't got the words. Got to get the words. Y'all gotta help me with the words. This one I got. Forgive me, girl. I'm sorry for what I did. Forgive me, girl. Ooh. How y'all think that sounds? Yeah, man. You can talk about a girl, forgive me. Yeah. So those are the two songs we did have is if we got signed anything as original songs that we did write songs. So that's when we signed when we got the deal with Tommy Boy Records. You know, he heard us singing everybody else stuff. He's you know, on a unsung, Jesse said, well, we did Let Me Love You. You guys got a deal. We already had the deal already. He just said, yo, you guys do original songs? So, yeah, let me hear something. That's what we did Let Me Love You. That's good, man. Yeah, we'd like to record that. And so we got this other one. Forgive it. Yeah, that sounds good too. We can record that. So that's how that happened. We already had the deal, but him saying we got religion that you guys can write too. That's an addition. So I'm like, okay, great, man. You guys can write songs too. So we went in the studio and started recording Let Me Love You. We all sat down and started coming up with words, a story. Okay, something. Let's make Let Me Love You about a guy for love and a girl likes guy just for love and a girl likes guy just for money. That's what you say. Nothing to me if you ain't got no money. You got the right to your own thing. It was a battle between love and money. So that was Let Me Love You. Forgive Me, girl. Just I messed up. Forgive me, girl. I messed up in my relationship. Right. Forgive me, girl. So that was the song. But tears later on came, and that was it. And boom, everything started escalating. So
tell a Janet story.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay, on tour with New Edition again in California. Janet Jackson is now. You remember, Tender Love. You gotta remember this. Tender Love is produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Mm-hmm. All the Janet Jackson stuff is produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Okay, so so Tender Love right at this point is their golden song right now. Like, yo, we made that song. We produced that. Yes, Jeremy. Yeah, we did Tender Love joint. Force MDs they're gonna be on. They're out here in California. They came there with Janet. Janet is What Have You Done For Me Lately came after Tender Love. So that was like next out the gate from Tender Love. So Janet was ready to restart her career from What Have You Done for Lately. That was a song after Tender Love. So that made her come to the concert to see us sing Jam and Lewis, her producers, big song out right now. So she just came to support them and came with her. So we singing, doing the show, and this we did Itching for a Scratch. And then Jesse does the Michael Jackson part. It's an itch, come and do it. Jesse doing the Michael dance, going up, floating down the crowd, going crazy. Jesse all looking like Michael with the shades on, all that, and going crazy. And Janet was so impressed. holy shit, he does sound like my brother Michael. He sounds like my brother Michael. He got the look like my brother Michael. And he thought Jesse was really cute. He's cute. He's a cutie too. Jesse threw an extra little shake, showed up. It's add some extra shit on there because he knew Janet was out there. so we got up the stage. And Janet Jackson came backstage. Hey guys, that was a great show. Jesse was so scared of Janet. Like the reality of seeing how beautiful Janet was. Oh, Janet, oh Lord Jesus, I'm gonna say Janet Jackson. That's right, Jesse. And Jesse ran to the back. And locked himself in the room. And we said, "What the fuck is wrong with Jesse? What is he doing?" He was scared to talk to Janet. He was so mesmerized that was Michael Jackson's sister. He couldn't talk to Janet. And she says, "Wow, I thought he was really cute. You know, I really I would like to talk to him." And Jesse never came out to talk to him. He was too scared to talk to Janet, man. We got on him heavy. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, man? What the hell is shit? If Jermaine Dupri can get a shit, if Jermaine Dupri, if Jermaine Dupri can get a nigga, you can get her too. Shit.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yo.
Yeah, man. So that was crazy, man. That was another crazy story, man. We just spent through. Oh man, Jesse. Another thing about Jesse, he loved magic. He loved magic tricks, man. He's the one who taught us. He had us going for a long time. He was his own nephews on the boat. I was like, Jesse, how do you make that handkerchief disappear? Gotcha. We was really, how the hell you do that shit, man? How you do it? He finally confessed us. All right, Steve, I can't hide it from y'all no more, man. I will show you how this disappear. I have this handkerchief in my hand and I make it disappear. Look, it was like the thumb was the same color as the skin, a plastic little thumb, a fake thumb, a little fake thumb. He takes off when he does the handkerchief. He has the thumb light already open. It puts the handkerchief in the thumb and sticks his thumb in like, see, no handkerchief.
You gotta keep moving your hands because you'll notice the thumb.
Move his hands like it. See, no thumb. He keep blocking that thumb so you don't see. See, no thumb. He's like, oh shit. He had us going for a minute with that shit. Like, how you do that shit? And we used to go on we was on tour doing Jesse always have his little stuff. He does a fire trip. Big thing of fire comes out, like make it real magical and shit, man. He's an entertainer, man. He's a full entertainer.
Let me say something. Look, one day we was on the boat and Jesse was practicing with him. I was like, Jesse, how you do this shit? How you doing? He said, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. Jesse just keep like, look, you cheap. Look, you cheap. Look, you cheap. You get.
Yeah.
Fell on the floor. the little plastic white man thumb fell on the floor. I was like, what the fuck is that? And he said, I'm Buzz. I'm cheap.
Yeah, that's what Buzz said. Yeah, Buzz.
And he told me like, look, just look, pay attention. I'm putting the thing in the look. Put my thing, waggy. No. I said, oh shit, that was dope, man.
Yo, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. One of my favorite memories, and I'm glad I got a chance to do this, man, before Trisco passed as well, was to have everybody in the studio together singing a song I wrote, man. That Valentine song.
You gotta play that, Carlo. You gotta play that video. You need to play that video.
I can't do it. I only got one thing on there.
Well, look, everybody, Valentine's is coming up. We have a song called Happy Valentine.
Yes, Happy Valentine's.
When I say every time Jesse's part come on, I cry. I don't know why I be crying. It's a Valentine song, bro. But I don't know why I keep crying when his part. He killed it so much because when I was writing it in my head, I said Jesse's gonna do the bridge because he has that raspy, powerful. He's just raspy with it. Uncle's gonna do the falsetto. Uncle Steve's gonna be the smooth voice. Trisco's gonna do his James in the back. And that moment in that studio was so incredible, just having the guy create the music around it, and we all huddled up. It was a lot of jokes. It was a lot of stuff going on in there, And that's always going to be in my mind to have Trisco, Uncle Jesse, Uncle Steve, Uncle Khalil, and we all in there doing a song I wrote, and they actually liked it and they killed it. So I want everybody, when you get a chance, go on YouTube, type in "Happy Valentine" by the
Happy
Force MDs,
Valentine's.
and
Yes. Happy Valentine's.
let's make sure the month of February they play that song everywhere, because that's going to be the song of the year when it comes to February. Please, y'all, go check that out.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying this again. Jesse's son posted this in it's a memorial. It's a memorial for Jesse. Y'all see it on our page. Y'all just share that, okay? If y'all see it on our page, just share it. Like again, we're gonna keep everybody up. We're gonna, as stuff unfolds, the people that want to, come to the funeral and even like virtually, because it's gonna be virtual online as well. It's gonna be on Staten Island, so just giving y'all, like I say, any day we'll have most of the details, and you'll see us posting everything up. All right, we'll be posting up. Everything up.
Yes. I got another story, man. Mm-hmm. This is Jesse and Gerald Levert.
Oh yeah, I remember. I was dead. I remember that, Steve.
Oh my God,
that was crazy, right?
Okay, let me get people upset now. Jesse was in the group, out the group. So this is the time Jesse was out the group, right? We toured. Jesse missed a little chunk of stuff we did. He missed the Madonna tour, but he missed a tour with us and Levert. And us and Levert was, I mean, we was warriors on the stage, like competitive against each other, because they had Casanova and we had Love Is a House. So both of them went number one. And us and Levert was on tour going head to head, man. But it was only four of us. Levert never met Jesse before. So they just met me, Trisco, TC, and Mercury. So they never met Jesse before. So when Jesse got back with the group, we went to this thing. There's a thing for somebody. I think somebody passed. We went to a thing that a lot of celebrities showed.
Isaac Hayes.
Mom, get that. Somebody with Isaac Hayes passed. So Levert was there. Gerald Levert, rest in peace. He was there. So Levert started singing. And Jesse's like first time meeting Gerald Levert, because he wasn't on the tour with us, because he wasn't in the group, but he's got back in the way, seen Gerald Levert sing. I forgot the song. They was going at it. So Jesse got on the mic and said, "Yo, you're not letting me. You're not getting away with this, Gerald Levert." Jesse, because Jesse can imitate people very well. Jesse went to his whole, and Gerald looked at Jesse, "Oh, you trying to go back?" So he's the General Levert went back, and him and Jesse went back. And Gerald said, "Yo, man, where you get this guy from, man? Man, what? You lucky I wasn't on that tour. You lucky I wasn't on that tour when they was the four of them." And Gerald said, "Yeah, I know, man. I know. Yeah, you would have added on even more firepower." That was the first time Gerald Levert seen how good Jesse can sing. Levert just seen four of us singing, but he didn't know about Jesse. Bring it to the back, please. Bring it to the back. Back. Yeah. So that was crazy. That was crazy. But he gave Jesse mutual respect. Yo, man, boy, y'all got a powerful crew, man. And we just said, "Yo, same with you, man." We wanted to tour again with them, man. And all these tragedies happened, man, with Gerald and his brother and us, and it's crazy, man.
Yo, when you think about it, Jesse invented a lot of things that people would think is so fresh right now. Like when it comes to skits, when it comes to pulling out the camera, and catching moments. Jesse used to walk around with a camcorder, the old school shit.
Yeah.
And he was just walking around like, "Yeah, y'all, this Jesse D, this my new show, reality show coming over." Nobody was thinking of like recording their own reality shows, walking in the streets, doing Manhattan shit and all this stuff. Jesse was doing skits, doing karate skits in the street with people. He even had a karate suit on in the corner store, the bodega. He had the camera on. It's like deep now. Skits is really big now. You got TikTok, you got all of these different platforms where people was trying to recreate scenes and doing movie skits and stuff like that. Jesse was doing that when people was really outside struggling in the economy, trying to figure out how to get it. He was making people laugh in the middle of all of this shit. That's why he's so special.
Yeah. We think Jesse was definitely Jesse definitely could have been a comedian also, added on to the singing and dancing. He could have definitely been a comedian, man, because he just loves, he's the type of guy, everybody who's on here knows him, that he's the type of guy that if you're sad and Jesse comes around, the whole mood changes with everybody. Jesse, come on, Jesse. Stop, Jesse. No, Jesse. Hi, Jesse, you crazy. Those are Jesse's every word that Jesse's around you.
Jesse always wanted to make that entrance, right? He was one last.
And like I see people saying the Kung Fu fight. We mentioned that earlier, how Jesse was obsessed with Bruce Lee and Kung Fu movies. That's what we used to do when we was young. We used to go. That's why we sung on a boat, y'all. We sung on a boat to get in those movies in Times Square. If we couldn't pay, we snuck in there, go little gates in the back and squeeze and try to sneak in there. But we try to make money to pay the $5, $3, get in there. That was our big hustle going to the books. We love those karate movies.
See, you went out. Yeah, them karate movies, boy. Woo. Pooh, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You went out, right?
I'm trying to do Stevie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I back?
Yeah, you back. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I gotta say, other things that Jesse did too. As Dr. Rock and the Force MCs, sometimes we just be and Mercury. We sometimes K1 was we'll go to one of a gig out in uptown at one of the hip hop parties, and Jesse just happened to be on a boat. We on a boat traveling across from the boat to get on the train. We'll see Jesse on the boat. Yo, what's up, man? Where y'all going? We got a party up in Harlem World, man. I'm coming. We couldn't stop him. So Jesse, that's how you hear Jesse on some of our rare tapes from back in the days, on our hip hop tapes. Before some C's, you hear Jesse on there doing some stuff with Jesse. That's Jesse just seeing us and coming, just tagging along with us to go to a party with us. Because Jesse, like I said, he was doing his own little stuff in Times Square, doing Michael Jackson. But if he caught me and Mercury going somewhere, he'll come on, let's go, man. And he'll come there with us, man. Like that Cold Crush battle thing. Jesse seeing us going there that day. He came us right on that tape. You hear Jesse all over the tape. A big sketch of him doing stuff after the battle. You hear a big sketch of Jesse talking, like being a comedian and talking about he was in jail. It's just funny stuff, man. There's a lot of funny stuff, man. He's on there. So, in the beginning of that tape, in the beginning of the tape, you hear Mercury says, This is our Uncle Jesse D. He's one of the best impersonators of Michael Jackson. You hear him do just beat it, just beat, doing singing beat it. So it's funny, man. It's funny stuff, man.
To answer Cedar question, man, how we holding up? You're right. We lost a lot of people this year, last year, and to start this year off with this, it's very hard. But right now, we just have to really keep these beautiful stories alive in order for us to keep moving right. Because we just lost Kango, and Kango and Jess, that's like another family member to us, and just me having the opportunity to share the stage with all of y'all legends, man. I want to give. I'm doing something soon where every I don't know what day I'm gonna do it, but every day I want to give everybody their flowers. All the OGs I'm around, everybody that's putting in the work that's before us and giving us the lane. I just want to give y'all, while we here now, while everybody's watching, I want to give y'all flowers. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, Pebbly Pooh, you first female MC. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Soloist, Uncle Steve, Uncle Khalil. I want to give y'all flowers. If nobody, if I never said it, you know what I'm saying? So,
hey, G, Khalil, this is very, very important. I want everyone who's listening to this chat, who's listening right now. We have 2 classic CDs, Force MDs Lost Classic CDs. This is a lot of unheard music. None of y'all never even heard yet because it's unreleased stuff. But we released it. It's songs sung by Jesse, like songs you never even heard Jesse sing. It's great songs that we have on here. Carlo, how can they get this?
We're putting it together now, Steve. It's gonna be released either on the Sony Orchard platform or it's gonna be on TuneCore. We're going back and forth right now. It could be up in a couple of weeks, but we'll give y'all a heads up on it. You will get it real soon. These are like Steve said, they lost classics. A lot of songs, unreleased songs. Like I said, when we talking about Jesse being a powerhouse vocalist, you're gonna hear Jesse at his best. You know what I mean? With these songs that was really never heard. And when we say never heard, like it's like they've never been on any of the digital platforms. They came out on independent labels, and it wasn't no real big major label, no big marketing promotion behind it. And to the world, a lot of people don't know about them. But when we started just doing a little doing little tests and letting people hear it recently, like the last year, people were like, they really like, yo, this is phenomenal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's definitely
Anybody that know what it is, we may be even making it even more exclusive for the real fans. You know, with all of the things that's going on with NFTs and stuff, we want to give everybody an opportunity to actually be a part of the Force MDs legacy and invest in these classical things that's gonna be forever. So, you know, we'll keep y'all informed with those, so that way we can get everybody a part of it and be a part of the legacy as well.
Somebody like Zayn just saying, to add on to Zayn, a lot of the new music we're gonna do like a EP NFT project. It's just gonna be just for the NFT. It's gonna be an EP. What we got, the lost classics, like I said, since they've been out. You know what I mean? Since they've been out, like on an independent, on a smaller scale. They've been out already. That's why we want to with the NFTs. We're gonna do something totally new. Nobody yet, and it's just be exclusively on that. Nobody have to be able to get access to that. You know what I mean?
Now we definitely gotta let y'all know that we do have we have memorabilia of Force MD stuff that because we know we lost Jesse, TC, Mercury, and Trisco, so we have T-shirts. Just y'all want something for a memory of just what the group brought to the table for R&B and hip hop. Y'all can get that from our website. That's just something to remind you of, man, what we brought to the table, man. So it's real, man. We've been doing this before this happened, but we just let you know that this is even an extra more memory of Jesse, And
listen, if anybody else got any memorable moments with Jesse or the Force MDs, please don't be scared to share it. Just share it, because we need all of those untold stories.
Yeah.
So if you got pictures, if you got stories, share that, man. Post it on the page. We will post you and give you a shout out. And we appreciate all of the love that's coming. Shout out to Jesse's kids, man. Shout out to them. They definitely trying to pull it together. Shout out to little Jesse. He's putting everything together.
Yo, shout out to Arlene.
And shout out to Arlene. Tender
Yes.
love. Shout out to Tender Love. She's been rocking with Jesse. Supporting them. You know what I mean? And we definitely appreciate you, sister. Definitely appreciate you. Like I said, somebody asked earlier about Force MDs. A lot. It's like it's a lot of death, But like I said, myself, Steve, and Zayn, we know our mission is to continue the legacy, and that means that you're gonna still get a great show. We're gonna, these songs, when we sing these songs, it's like it's a tribute to us, to TC, Trisco, and Mercury. You know what I mean? Now Jesse, and I say that to say is that we're continuing the legacy. We're not TC, we're not Trisco, we're not Jesse. We're just continuing the legacy. We sing the songs and we give a tribute to them, because we're all family. So we got similar vocal sounds. We're all family, and this is
I'm glad you said that.
This is what people want to hear. They want to hear those songs, and like I said, we sing them to the best of our ability to keep the legacy alive, man. Because this is what we know. Like TC told us to do it, Trisco told us to do it, and like I said, the untimely death of Jesse is just, because it's like things happen untimely, and as time go by, you don't know how things will fall. It's right. Things are untimely, man. But it's just a beauty. It's just we for y'all that's out there listening, man, we thank y'all. We want to make sure y'all, you know, like I said, if you live far, we're gonna make sure this service is virtual, so y'all can see it and be a part of it. And like the Force, thank y'all, you know, for all the support throughout the years. You know, we thank y'all, and like, you know, Force MDs is a group, man, that, you know, super multi-talented, you know, and always, you know, like if y'all don't know, the Force represent the struggle making it. MD for musical diversity, and it's like, even though the Force made it and became world renowned and known, still just to maintain and stay in that bracket, it's still always a grind and stuff like that. So, you know,
It's a lot.
yeah, yeah, it's a lot. And like I said, you know, in the people that's in the industry, that been in the industry, you know, from day one, that's been supporting the Force, man. We, you know, we appreciate you. I'm talking about a lot of other artists. We appreciate you, and even the ones that didn't, was probably like blocking us, was, you know, shitting on us, we still love you, but you ain't gonna stop us. That's the bottom line. You know what I mean?
Big
You
fact.
ain't gonna stop us.
All
You know what I mean?
right. Now listen, if you want to order some t-shirts, I see people asking, you gotta go to the forcemds.com, right?
That's it. Yeah, it's theforcemds.com.
The forcemds.
Yeah.
Like Khalil said, let me just elaborate what Khalil said. Yo, we really appreciate, you know, all the support that we get, and all the support that y'all giving Jesse, you know, all the love and pause of affection everywhere, all around the world, you know, and we really appreciate it. And you know, like Zaim said too, we want him to go out with a bang, man. You know, so y'all, you know, we ain't we ain't begging nobody. I'm saying,
Yeah.
just give a donation towards, you know, his funeral services. We would appreciate that.
No, it's not. It's for his memorial fund.
Memorial fund.
That's for his funeral. All that's taken care of already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a memorial. You want to donate to the memorial.
Yes.
Yeah, this ain't this flyer you see is not no GoFundMe.
Yeah.
It's not a GoFundMe. It's a memorial fund. If y'all want to donate memorial, you know what I mean? His family, everybody, the funeral is being taken care of. Okay.
Yeah, you know,
please, y'all, man. You know, I know y'all. Some people seen the unsung. Some people know what Jesse's been through. Some people know in the family. There's been things said online and shit. But please don't go and start spreading things around that you don't know for sure. We don't
Yeah.
need none of that negativity on social media. You know, if you watch the unsung, you know Uncle Jesse had his little battles and stuff, but he was still strong and he was still able to be consistent with what he loved to do. And that's all that mattered. And we don't need nobody on here adding no bullshit, what they think or thought or what they heard. All that shit is played out. We in 2022. Grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And let's represent this king the way we should. And that's all I ask. Don't start spreading no bullshit out here because of what you saw on Unsung, and oh, this could have been what happened, or this could have been fuck all
Right.
that. Y'all don't know shit.
let me
And that's
set
just that.
let me set the record straight so y'all can hear it from us. That all these outside entity people are trying to, you know, Jesse was found by Tender Love, his girlfriend, found in his apartment. They found him on the floor, and she thought, you know, something was wrong. She felt that something wasn't right, and you know, she found Jesse on the floor, not on his bed. He's laying on the floor, and she called me and said, "Steve, something's not right. Jesse's laying on the floor. He's not moving." And she FaceTimed me, and I seen Jesse laying there. I knew he looked a little funny. I said, "Don't look right." I said, "Make you call?" She said, "I already called 911. They're on their way there now." So 911 finally got there. I told Tender Love to wait outside because he wasn't a family member, but she had me on the phone. And she said the cop came back out. He was in there for a couple of minutes. I mean, like maybe 10, 15 minutes. They came back out. It says, "Do you know any of his family member?" He says, "Yes, I have his nephew on the phone, Stephen Lundy." And when the cop came to the phone, he says, "Are you his nephew?" I said, "Yes, I'm his nephew, Stephen Lundy." And he said, "I'm sorry for your loss." And that's when I knew that Jesse was gone. When the cop said that, "I'm sorry for your loss." And I had to make sure nothing was wrong in my ears. I said, "Are you saying that Jesse passed away?" And he says, "Yes, Jesse is he's deceased." That's when all the reality.
Yeah, that's when
I
Steve.
actually went there and saw for myself as
Yeah,
well.
but,
Saw the body, you know.
Steve called me up, and Steve was on the phone screaming, "Yo, Jesse!" I said, "How you know?" He said, "I just seen it on what you call." He told me to call Tender Love, which is there. I called her up. She had me on speakerphone with the police and the paramedics, and like Steve said, you know, they said he's gone. Sorry for your loss, so forth and so on. You know, and like Zaim, my nephew, just said, you know, we don't know
the cause.
We don't know the cause yet. It's still being they still, you know, they got to do the autopsy and all that stuff like that. We don't know the cause, but regardless of whatever the cause is, like my nephew Zaim Capers said, you know what I mean, we celebrating his life and his legacy. That's what we're doing. And like, you know, any of that rah-rah stuff, take it wherever you at. Don't bring it to us with it. You know, at the end of the day, we ain't trying to hear that. You know, we know personally what challenges Jesse was dealing with. We know personally. You know, like I said, but like I said, we can't say this. You know, and we want to shout out all our aunts and uncles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all our family.
I mean, that's, you know, been there and no, all the cousins, nieces, and nephews, and fans and family. You know what I mean? Just like this, shout out to the Daniels family, which is our mother's side of the family, and all our aunts and stuff like that. You know, and uncles and stuff like that. I'm gonna shout y'all out. You know, we're gonna make this a great homecoming for Jesse, and we're glad everybody's, you know, is stepping forward, putting everything together. So it's gonna be a nice homecoming, and we're excited about that. All right. And again, I'm going to repeat, like Steve said earlier, D Nice, we want to thank you, Questlove, and all the people that went out there online playing the music, posting Jesse, showing love. We appreciate the love for Jesse, y'all. We appreciate it.
Shout out to OG.
And his family appreciates it. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the OG Ice-T too for showing love on his page, you know, representing.
Yeah, shout out to Ice-T for posting on his Twitter. Shout out for Mickey Benson posting in Twitter. You know what I mean? And
that was a dope picture, Mick. I like that. That was a dope pic, Mick.
Yeah, you know, but we appreciate that. But we're gonna wrap this up. And again, I'm just gonna post this up here one more time. Like I said, this is just a memorial fund. The family is taking care of everything. If y'all want to just donate something to his memorial, it's all cool. But it's all love. All right.
It's all love.
Share this. You know what I mean? So that's where that's at, man. We thank
you. LL Cool J too.
Yeah, definitely shout out to LL Cool J, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Kane, everybody.
Thanks, Felicia.
You know.
Hey, look, everybody, love is the house. Y'all got the key, man. You already know how this go.
All right, so like I said, we're gonna be giving y'all the information as a fold, man. We just wanted to come on here and just share some memories of Jesse, man, and it's plenty more y'all gonna hear as the days start to unfold.
Y'all go check out Fly With You, the new record dedicated
check out
to
Fly With
You.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We gotta do something with that, with video or that.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I already know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, y'all. We love everybody. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Y'all make sure y'all just we're gonna keep you updated on everything, and we appreciate it. Like do as I said too, when you get a chance, go check out Force MDs Happy Valentine. Go on YouTube and check that out, man. It was a song, emotional songs sung with Jesse in it, man. Most definitely check that out, man.
And Trisco.
And Trisco.
And Trisco, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
y'all. Love y'all, man.
All right, love you too.
There comes a time in your life that someone you really love will go to the other side. Their spirit will fly to an endless sky. Up the mountain highs, down the valley lows. You had to cross them all. Seems the road goes on and on. A smile, a mask the pain. You drown it in the rain. You don't want them to know. Lost but don't know where to go. I'll be the one that you're back for your leap of faith. I'll be the voice inside that keeps you brave. I'll be the shadow that never leaves your side. I'll be the wings that take you high. I'll fly with you. I'll take you to a better place. You're not alone. You never have to be afraid. I'll rise with you. Let's go soaring through an endless sky. Just close your eyes. Let's fly. And those the good times, sweep the bad behind. The darkness fades away. Soon the sun begins to shine. A new day has begun. We can run towards the sun. We can open up our wings and touch the sky. I'll be the one that you back before you leave, but babe, I'll be the voice inside that keeps you brave. I'll be the shadow that never leaves your side. I'll be the wings that take you high. I'll fly with you. I'll take you to a better place. You're not alone. Not alone. You never have to be afraid. I'll rise with you. Let's go soaring through an endless sky. Just close your eyes. Let's fly. Let's open up the clouds. I'll follow where you go. Let's ride a falling star, slide down a rainbow. I may be gone, but my spirit lives in you. And I will see you through so I can live inside.